Good afternoon. It is 5 and we're live at 5 and we're doing Wales being Wednesday. Why the hell not? How are you all today? Please pop on, let me know how you are. Just checking to make sure that we are live. Oh, yeah, we're definitely live. We're definitely live. So how are things? How has the day been going for you? Managed to get out for lunch today, so I did, probably until the rules become too strict. We've got Annette Newton on as well. Hello, Annette. I've just seen you pop up there. We've got Mags Morgan as well. Beth Sibbering. Hello, guys. Come and say hello. Hi, Beth. Hello, Annette. Hi, beautiful to you as well. All right, we've got Susan Milson that's showing up there. Hi, Susan. I saw you on my phone before there. Let me tell you, although I'm like this, I've got a bigger phone now, so I don't feel I'm squinting quite as much. Angela Lewis. My God, girl, you've been on night shifts and you're up and you're going to the gym. All right, so I will catch you later. I'll be back on about the back of 8:30 tonight as well. Hello, Max. Good to see you. I'm Lara. Tara will probably appear at some point as well. Caroline McCulloch, darling. Haven't spoken to you in person for ages. I hope you're doing really, really well. We've got, is it Rochelle? Miss Gimmons is on as well. We've got Gail Petaway too. We've got Leah Harris. Rochelle, I love that. And good, thank you, actually. Yeah, it's a better day here today, better weather, and actually I'm not too bad at all. Still got that kind of lurky feeling in my stomach, but onwards and upwards, eh? Martin's on as well. Martin, you were singing. You'll need to give us a blast sometime on here. We'd love to hear you. Nicole, we're back again, Nicole, after being in the empath group earlier on, doing it live just the back of 4 o'clock. It was time for a quick loo stop, quick making of a cuppa, and back on here as well. The Supernatural live today, Beth, thank you. It was good, wasn't it? We've got those of you that haven't seen it, go and check it out. It's probably further down on my page, or go onto their page anyway. We had the fabulous Andrew Granton there, one of the best physical mediums, transfiguration mediums in the world. All right, who's now back over from Atlanta and staying in the UK, and he is going to be coming up to Scotland at some point. So with a bit of luck, I'll get to actually see him in person. I've communicated with him on Skype before, like we've had chats and stuff like that. So I know him from there, but in person, it'll be great to meet him. We're not doing cards at the moment. This is Wales being Wednesday, right? It's well-being time. We're having a chat, right? Just letting our hair down. God, Carla, you're just awake. Have you been sleeping most of the day? Rosemary as well is on. Rosemary Shaw, good to see you on here, Rosemary. We're doing readings later on, right? Not just now. Oh, I have to turn that down. Gail, 8:30 tonight. This is not a reading session, right? Otherwise, I would have up free readings on the WhatsApp. This is a chat about clearing the energy, about manifesting what you want, because I get asked it all the time. I get loads of messages every day asking, how can I manifest a better life? How can I encourage to have a better life? How can I be more spiritually attuned? How can I do certain things? So Wales being Wednesday, well-being, right? It's about the well-being, mind, spirit, and body. And this week, I want to talk about laughter. We talked last week about clearing the energy, doing practical stuff in the home. This week, we are on about laughter and the power of going into a different energy. Puja, good. Maria, no, we're not doing. You have to come back later on, right? 8:30. We're doing the readings part later on. Turning up is not a guarantee for reading, guys. I do that totally off my own back. Right, it's an exchange, okay, at that point. So we like to create a positive vibration, a vortex, so that everybody benefits from it, all right? We create that energy, we're all connected, then we all get fabulous stuff happening in our life. And this is part of it as well. All right, Lissy, it's good to see you on here. You've had a great day so far, haven't you? But I don't want to talk. Barbara, you're here. It's good to see you, sweetheart. Very, very good indeed. This isn't the reading section. The reading section is in about 3.5 hours time, right? So if you come back on this page in 3.5 hours time, then you'll catch me on there and we'll be doing readings later on. Z has also made it. Hello, Z. Hello, Z. There we go again. Good to see you on here. Susan agrees. Everyone is snappy with me. Puja, we're going to dispel that with laughter, my sweetheart. All right. Puja, everyone is snappy. Look at that. It's, you know, we've got next week, I think, is it next Thursday? We've got the full moon. I find that the moon, as it's gathering momentum, starts to affect people round about a week, a week ahead of the actual full moon, right? So Lorna, good, I'll get back to you shortly, Lorna. So I will. Been a hectic day today, so it has. And Lorna's had a great week, but I'm not going to go into that either. Lorna is in the vortex, right? Working with me, you get in my vortex, right? My vortex creates all sorts of magic, let me tell you, right? Coming on here doing micro-readings benefits you very, very much, and I get to give and I get to serve, but actually working with me personally will expand your own personal vortex and also bring you along for the ride, definitely. And magnetize great things happening in your life as well. Gary's on as well. Hello from Who's Next headquarters. Is that what it feels like today, Gary? I bet it does. Wow. Lorna knows what it's like to be in my vortex. I'm not saying nothing, Lorna. You can tell them off your own back. In a week, Lorna's life has changed, let me tell you. Carla, defo, me and my family have been going through some tough times in the last few months. Me and my sister had a great get together a few weeks ago. We literally laughed the whole night till we were crying with tears, right? Guys, Z is depressed. I need all the laughter I can get these days, right? So I'm looking at and it was something that a friend of mine, Nori, said earlier on, right? If you were to laugh for a minute a day, how would that really make you feel better, right? Now, I'm somebody, if the energy is too flat, I'll automatically start laughing. It's like a game changer. It's like trying to change the energy, right? And when I laugh, I feel better. Other people, they're going about alcohol and drugs and, doing all sorts of stuff. But I've got to say, I laugh and I don't need nothing else. Hi, Angela. Good to see you on here. Philip is it as well. Fabulous to see you all on here, guys. Right, keep the momentum up going on here, right? Yes, you can still share. Yes, you can like and follow my page if you haven't done so already, so I can see your comments. That would be a start. Press my face on the video and the wee bell should come up. Jan Clemenston is on as well. Good to see you, Jan. I can see you on my phone better than I can see here, definitely. So please share the happiness. So laughter. How much laughing have you been doing recently? I know the world is full of all doom and gloom at the moment, but laughter definitely, Beth, is the best medicine. But why should it be a medicine? Why shouldn't it be something that we do every day? If we get up and we go, right, we set an intention to brush our teeth, brush our hair, right, put our clothes on, wear nice clothes, go out and see if we can try and connect with other people and that, make other people laugh. But why do we never talk about making ourselves laugh, or that we hang around with people? I am the weirdo that laughed at my mum's funeral, says Carla. Felt so inappropriate, but others have a little. Exactly. They love somebody else laughing, and it's like permission to do that, isn't it? It's definitely permission to do that. We've got Andrea Fremantle as well as on. Come and join the chat, Andrea. Piyush, I'm so sorry everybody's been negative today, right? Step aside of that. We want to shake it off. So we stand up, right? You click round about your energy, right? You click round about that. And it's like taking a suit down and then you step out with the energy. If I had more space here, I'd show you guys. So I'll maybe show you later on and move this table a bit. But I am not moving it right down. You will be laughing at me. Mind you, maybe I should. That would be the whole time. Lynn Johnson is on as well. Lynn, it's good to have you on here. Give me the likes on the video and the thumbs up as well, guys. Like and follow my page if you haven't done already. And please share, right? Let's share the whole concept of Wells being Wednesday. That Wednesday, it's the middle of the week, isn't it? Middle of the week. And this is when everybody starts to flag as well. It's like, oh God, it's like we're here and we've got all this rest of the week at the end of this and I'm still feeling down. After years, here's Lorna, here she comes. After years of yo-yo diets, I've lost 8 pounds in a week. Thank you, Lara. You've helped and really put me in the zone, or rather the vortex. That's right. Lorna bought my book, Spiritual Slimming, from Amazon, right? She has literally transformed her life, lost 8 pounds in a week, is feeling better, so much better in herself, and she's finally making the positive transitions she needs to in life, all right, in order to go forward. It's a coping mechanism. I was just the same, exactly, Bob. Also, Carlos, and also people in Morrison's laughed yesterday to try to rearrange a shot with my bloody chair. Manager asked if it was okay. I was like, yep, just looks better like that, lol. My God, Carla, look at you. They'll be hiring you before long. Can I just say as well that energy has a lot to do with it? Thank you, Caroline, for sharing. I appreciate that. Leah Harris, right, it's on Amazon, so you need to get that book ordered. They're probably having to do another print run of that book because there's sold so many of them there. So it's a book I wrote over 10 years ago, but I used the concept to lose over 13 stone in weight, and a lot of people don't know that. I don't talk about it a huge amount. Put a couple of stone back on in lockdown, I've got to say, but I have to say that everybody said I'd lost too much anyway. And so as you get older, these things matter. So if you want to shed the baggage in your life, right, it's a really good book, I'm told, to help that happen. All right, Lorna, it's a really good book. So Caroline, you can get the book. Look back at your video without any sound, lol. Can you hear me anyway? Or have I got sound there because I was a bit dubious before about the actual sound? All right, I'm assuming you're hearing me because you can all, you're commenting in response to what I'm saying. So Bob, I'm not sure what you're talking about. So let's do a test this week, guys, shall we? Let's do a test. Let's do the every day, right? We laugh at ourselves for a minute a day. And then next week on Wednesday, we're going to check back in and we're going to say about how, if we felt differently to that. Do you think we could do that? Give me a high five in the comment section, right? I'd love to do this, the little test. Sounds good, Lynn. Thank you so much. I'm not going to fit into my new wedding dress if I don't sort myself out. Leah, oh my God, Leah, you need that. It's, stagnating energy has got a lot to do with it, right? This is why I put on weight during the lockdown as well. It's because I was sitting more. My energy was pulling more. I was doing more lives and everything. I threw myself into that and I was just sitting, although I was working hard in that sense and giving. Thank you so much for the high fives there, girls. I also felt that by not moving as much, my energy wasn't moving as much. And so I think it was denser. My vibrations are low. All right. Here's a high 10. Great, Z. Thank you so much. So we're going to laugh, no matter how we feel, right? We're going to laugh at ourselves for a minute a day, right? Look in the mirror, pull faces, laugh, actually laugh, get the endorphins going. And next week, we're going to check back in and we're going to let each other know how we actually got on. All right. Because Sophie, I'm good. Thank you. Come and join the laughter brigade here. Right, so this week, Wells Being Wednesday, is about learning to incorporate laughter. Now, it's a coping mechanism as well, yeah. Sometimes, Jay, afternoon to you as well, sweetheart. Sometimes we have to do the whole, like I laugh to make myself, it neutralizes the playing field, right? So if I feel awkward, I'll laugh, or I'll get other people to laugh. And then when they laugh, it's kind of like a secret handshake, isn't it? It's kind of like suddenly you're on the same vibration. Although I've got to say, I would laugh at a swinging gate anyway. Right, I see laughter, I see humor and stuff that other people just really don't see, and sometimes I think there's something not right with me because of that. Anybody else think that as well? Give me a high five in the comment section if you're the same. All right, I think it's part of being an empath and being very intuitive is that I read energy that other people don't actually know that's happening at that point. So I'm often laughing ahead of the game, and then when the funny thing happens, I then laugh anyway. So I get a double laugh. So I'm always happy. I was born happy, all right, I'm wired to look at the good in life all the time, to no matter how bad, to go to the good part. And if it's too bad a lot of the time, I start to feel a bit like I've got to laugh about the situation, because it is. We can all get a bit overwhelmed at times. Good afternoon, says Jim. Jim is in the house. Say hello to Jim, everybody. Lorna's going, yes, even smiling and grumpy people helps lift you. Absolutely. I often think that grumpy people and negative people are there as a kind of sounding board, like a foundation in order to get laughter out. It's a universal language, right? Smiling at grumpy people makes my day. Right, okay, guys, I'm going to tell you what I do. I've got two things. Learned it from my dad, right? And I used to think he was off his head doing that. So I don't know whether it's just genetic or whether it's a learned behaviour. But when my kids are young, I would drive along in the car, toot the horn at people, smile and give them a wave and look really ecstatic to see them. and you could see their face. They were like, oh shit, do I know this? And they would wave back and they would smile back at you. And I'd be like, yeah, you know, you're smiling at them. And they would automatically smile back. You smile at people, they smile back at you. You laugh with people or laugh at something, they often join in with you. It's a universal language. All right. So I would do that. I've got to say that I'm the first one. I used to love listening to, was it Radio 1, when they would phone people up and play like jokes on them, talk about things, and I used to laugh at that sort of thing, right? At night time, if I'm feeling negative, I'll go to YouTube and I'll watch some funny videos because I like to go to bed feeling great. So Beth says, my husband does this. I'm right there with your husband, Beth. Honest to God, it is hilarious, right? So guys, try that, right? If you're looking for stuff to laugh at, try that. You will make somebody's day. Smiling, going down the street as well, smiling and saying hello to people, hello, like that, and smiling, that smile could change somebody's life. I have had several clients over the years that have come to see me, right, in person years ago, and they came to see me because I smiled at them going down the street, that they were like, oh, somebody smiled, and they confessed to me that at that point, right, they were thinking of doing something to themselves, they were at the lowest place in their life. That smile, right, made the difference to their day, and therefore transformed and made the difference to their life, because they ended up not doing the thing that they were actually thinking about doing. It changed things, right? And I was lucky enough that they actually told me that. I bet there's loads of them out there that you're in different professions, guys, so you won't actually get them actually come to see you and telling you that, but trust me, they do. It makes a difference. A smile can transform somebody else's life, right? Jim's saying, grumpy is sometimes all that can be holding you together. I know that through life. Okay then, so grumpy and having gripes can hold you together too. I love that concept, Jim. Thank you for sharing that with us. The Victor Meldrew syndrome, right? The grumpy, you've got to have something to gripe about. Even happy people have things to gripe about. All right, even happy people. Leah say, I met with a friend the other week, not seen in 6 years, laughed so much, felt so good afterwards. Oh my God, yeah. Maybe we're not meant to see our friends like loads and loads of times. Maybe we're only meant to see them once every so often. Angela, thanks for the star, sweetheart. Really appreciate that. Arlene Scott's in the house. I've just noticed that as well. Good to see you on here, Arlene. Katie Hoyle is also watching. She hasn't said hello, but Katie, hello to you, sweetheart. I'll get back to you just shortly. I know you can't see, I'm here. Smiling is infectious. You catch it like the flu. When someone smiled at me today, I started smiling too. Oh, I love this. I passed around the corner and someone saw my grin. When I smiled, I realized I passed it on to him. I thought about that smile. Then I realized it's worth. A single smile just like mine could travel round the air. So if you feel a smile begin, don't leave it undetected. Let's start an epidemic quick and get the world infected. Spike Milligan. Yay for Spike. And in the light of COVID, right, and the infected world, do you think laughter and the energy with that could overthrow all this, right? Love can, laughter can, right? Connectedness can, right? But in the right way, energetically, right? We can overthrow this. Here's me talking about healing the world again, Lara. Just slap, give it a bloody rest, for Christ's sake. Hello, Deborah White. It's good to see you on here. Come and join the laughter. So next week, what we're doing, Deborah, and for those of you, and Katie as well, that's just joined us, that we're talking about going a week, right? Just doing, because this is Wells being Wednesday, so from this Wednesday to next Wednesday, and I'm hoping, did you guys clear out some stuff and clear out some energy and move some energy last week to this week, right? I'm hoping that you did, right? I really am hoping. I've been doing that. I had 3 rolls of black bin liners and 1 bin roll down already, right? So I've got another 2 to fill. Okay, so moving that shit, moving that energy, right? Shifting it and encouraging better things to happen and good things to happen. This week, it's about going a week, doing laughter for a minute every day, laughing at yourself if there's nothing else to laugh at. But even if you set the intention, build it into your daily schedule. Helios, there we go. Evening for Helios, good late afternoon, early evening at this end. We are great. We're talking about laughter. Tara is in the house as well. Tara, hello to you, sweetheart. How is it over there for you? The clap for carers, says Sophie. And NHS during the pandemic goes to show how it, even in hard times, laughter and make good out of bad situations can pick up everybody's spirits. Exactly, it's along that line, Sophie. That's a very, very good point. When people are grumpy, says Angela, or rude, I crack them with a smile. Good. Angela, despite all the horrific things this year for you, you're still making other people laugh. I am totally in awe of you, sweetheart. Really, really do. Right, still clearing. I'm on first name terms at the recycle tip. Oh my God, Nicole's on first. Look at that. First name terms, I am good. Good for you, Nicole. Very well done. What's her names? All right, can we all join in? Can you FaceTime us in next time you're there? Amazing. Numbers are climbing, but I'm settled and understand the beauty ahead of us. Fabulous. I know. Are you talking about the COVID numbers over there? We're talking here, Tara, about going for a day, a week, to laugh a minute a day. Either laugh at ourselves, right, or laugh at something, but laughter for a day, like solid laughter for a whole minute. And next Wednesday, we're all checking back in here, live at 5. Anne-Marie, I'm fabulous today. Thank you, sweetheart. How are you? We are talking about laughter for a minute a day. And we check back in here and let each other know how it's gone, how we felt, what difference it's made to our life that week. And with a bit of luck, we can go forward with that as well, guys. Laughter's an amazing energy. Lightheaded, you know, endorphins. People that don't laugh an awful lot, how do they cope? Right? How do they get by on a daily basis, right? Maybe they do laugh and they just don't let us know. They just want everybody to see their grumpy side. All right. What's the funniest thing? Pat Taylor is here as well. Hello, Pat. It's good to see you. And Michelle Kidd is watching as well. So what's the funniest thing that I remember once being out with the kids and my then husband at the time, we were out in the country. The kids started swinging on a big gate, right? And I actually missed it, but I ended up laughing at my mum and the ex-husband at the time because the kids were swinging on this huge big farm gate. It's really big. And the next thing, it came off its hinges and just went, woo, and fell. And they were still hanging on to it when it hit the ground. So, of course, my mum and the ex-husband were laughing. I had never seen him laugh like this, by the way. In fact, the whole time we were married, I saw him chuckle, but never really laugh out loud, like properly belly laugh. He laughed at this. She laughed, couldn't stop. My mum was just about wetting herself. And I was laughing at them. Can I just say that? Because seeing other people laugh, like you're saying, Nicole, is infectious, like Spike Milligan was saying. So let's make it an epidemic. Let's make it that it's infecting other people. Let's make it that we actually consciously get up on a daily basis and make it our mission to make the world laugh, right? Laughter is amazing, definitely. Anne-Marie says, been ages since I laughed. Anne-Marie, and no wonder you're feeling like shit. All right, no wonder. Right, okay then. So Lorna Jones is saying, hello, Lorna, I had a pretty shitty day today, so coming up and listening to my favourite angel. Oh, thank you, Lorna. Oh, I'm so sorry if I had a pretty shitty day. Get the book out, girl. You were saying last week, you've got the book as well, Spiritual Slimming. Lorna Black has followed suit as well. We've got Rosie Glover. In fact, there's loads of you on here that have got the book. If you haven't got it, go to Amazon, Spiritual Slimming. And it's a bit like moving the baggage, dumping the baggage in life. One of the side effects is you will lose weight with it, right? You will lose the baggage. Your life will transform, all right, just by making those inner shifts, all right? So here we go. We've got, yes, laughter is infectious. I know, when you see other people laughing, I just can't help it, right? When something untoward, like I've seen me trip in the high street and take a look around and then started laughing at myself doing that. I mean, that's sad, isn't it? My kids tell me it's a bit bad when I have to laugh at my own jokes, and they reckon I'm the only person that they know that laughs at their own jokes. And I thought about this, and I thought, if I'm laughing at my own jokes, maybe I'm worried that nobody else will laugh at them. But actually, you know what it is? I really don't care whether they actually get them or not. It's actually, I probably do that to make myself laugh, to make myself feel good in myself. Does that make sense? Right, Lorna, good. Get the book back out. Right? Leah, definitely getting it, going to order it after this. So Leah's like got 1 foot here and 1 foot in Amazon at the moment. Martin says singing helps. Do you know, that's probably why Singers are happy people generally, like proper bona fide singers are happy people. Singing helps me a lot. So singing probably has that high vibrational thing, Martin, doesn't it? You know, like the laughter part. So come on, guys, let's give it a minute a day of laughing. We're not asking a lot, right? It's just a minute. And what else are you going to do? Watch something ridiculous, right? Moan about something. We can get used to toxic, right? But toxic makes energy vibe low. And when energy vibe low, energy stagnates, weight piles on, okay? And then you attract more stuff to feel low about, right? Because you attract equal and the same externally, which is more low vibration, more low energy, more non-abundance, more non-love, more, you know, less, shall I say, of everything that you don't want. And then we go around and we get to moan even more, lower the vibration more, and before we know it, we're caught in a cycle. So let's change the moaning cycle. Let's change. I mean, yes, I know I've got Tantrum Tuesday, by the way, but that's the only opportunity that we dump the shit at that point. Gotta get back to homeschooling my niece. Have a beautiful and blessed day. Z, you're homeschooling your niece. How awesome. Right, I'll see you back on later on, Z, hopefully. Caroline Wallace, laughing is so therapeutic. I'm always getting called crazy. Exactly. But you know what? They call you crazy. You know you're crazy, then you're fine. All right. Lorna Black also laughs at her own jokes all the time. Sometimes I'm laughing so much I can't even tell the blooming joke. Exactly. No one knows what I'm laughing at. And that's the whole point, isn't it? And then we laugh at the look in their face, and then they laugh. They don't need to know the end of the joke. It's just that laughter is infectious. Right? Absolutely. Right, so Anne-Marie that was watching, and I actually laughed at, yeah, I love Lucifer. I wasn't so struck in the last series, but this series actually, they made a bit of a comeback. It's a bit cheesy at the start, but I would say that some of the things have been quite funny, I've got to say. Martin loves my laugh. Honest to God, thank you, Martin. You've got me laughing now. Right, Lorna Black does it. See, even Leah knows that you do that, Lorna. Look at that, even Leah. Yeah, Annette says, oh my God, you're so right. I know, Annette. Listen, honey, it's not about being right. It's about, look, we're in a vortex here. This page is a vortex. It's my vortex. When you step into this, right, it's my rules. And my rules is I endorse laughter and happiness and positivity. All right. We have a day of whinging, which is Tuesday. We've got that half an hour then, right? So, because I've got a technique called mind magic where we actually train the mind through a daily basis to because it's like an addiction, to come away and detox itself from the addiction of complaining and stuff and moaning, and then until the mind rebalances itself. But we can talk about that another time, so we can. George, it's not a card session this time, sweetheart. It's 8:30. You come back, right? And we do sharing and we do commenting and we support and we energetically get in the vortex for that as well, sweetheart. Anybody want a private consultation and a full-blown thing about specific things, then it has to be organized with me in a separate thing. Jay says, if I'm feeling pants, I'd like to come home, take the socks and shoes off and then go out and stand in the grass. Yeah, get the blaze between the toes and take a few deep breaths. I'm totally there with you. You know what I love? New carpets with bare feet. I love it. I love the feeling. So I get that. I love the feeling of being earthed, like Jay's saying, right? Self-care, exactly. Hi, Lisa. Good to see you on here. I'm really well, thank you. Hope you are too, my darling. All right. Charles is saying, I work 11 days in this week, not much to laugh at. Oh, crikey. 11 days in the week. I thought there was only 7, but in other words, you are working like a mofo there, Charles. All right. So I'm not surprised. You need to have joy, something to look forward to. You can't give the system all work and no play. It's going to feel like it wants to give up. All right, sweetheart. So you might be working hard, but are we in avoidance? Charles, I know needs must, and I know, but you're not a workhorse, not for anybody, right? And it's about stepping into your energy. It's about positivity. It's about feeling good about what you do, right? Feeling good about what you do, all right? And laughter is part of that. It absolutely is. Guys, we've had a blast today, haven't we? So a minute of laughter a day. Let's see how we're all next week. I'll be back on later on, the back of 8:30. I'm away to clear some more stuff out and fill some more black bin liners. whilst I'm in the mood for it and not settle down, right? Let's clear some of this SHIT, all right? Get the vibe high, get my vortex feeling amazing, and that's going to benefit not just me, but you guys later on, all right? And going forward as well. Lots of love, everybody. Take care. Have a fabulous evening if I don't see you. And hopefully, if I do see you later on, we'll catch up very, very shortly then. Bye-bye for now. Bye-bye. And be good until then. Bye-bye.